SOX compliance is not a story of checking the boxes and filling out paperwork. It's a maze of processes, especially when it comes to IT systems. Now keep in mind that when SOX came out, we did not have, let's say, the NIST CSF or NIST 800-53 frameworks. We had a new kind of a framework called ITGC, Information Technology General Controls, which for a very long time were the backbone of Sarbanes-Oxley compliance. Now, ITGC, when you think of ITGC, you would think of things like user access controls, change management, system operations, backup and data integrity. In essence, these controls ensured that the financial data in the big systems like the ERP systems, enterprise resource planning systems like PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, SAP, databases, and others, they were kept secure and adhered to the integrity requirements. Now, in my early days as an auditor, I would say one of the most memorable events in ITGC was a trend. I would say it was based on a trend also, that many companies failed their ITGC audits because, one, let's say they couldn't just get their user access management right, or their backup recovery controls utterly sucked. Now, in my earliest experience, and this is going back to about in the first 6-7 years of SOX, I remember a particular financial client where we had cited them for lack of an inventory of non-human identities. It was a very large firm. They had hundreds of non-human identities, which some of you guys might call system IDs or functional IDs or anything of that nature. What these guys did not inventory properly was which non-human IDs were there, who owned them, what they did, were they privileged, non-privileged, which application they were tied to, or what boxes, servers they were provisioned to. And these non-human IDs did a number of tasks like backup and taking backups of the servers, running batch jobs, ETL processes, or just running other normal business operations, just automate any of the automation jobs. Those were done by those IDs. They also did not know whether the IDs were privileged or non-privileged. Were they interactive or non-interactive? This was a red flag. As a result of this audit, my leadership at that time decided to give them a material weakness citation for that. Now, one of the things I noticed during my audit days, and even now I do notice that, which is IT teams and business teams alike panic when auditors ask for evidence, especially for if it concerns the IT systems, segregation of duties, or other critical tasks. It's often a scramble for these teams to retroactively document controls.